Hey, Josh here with Crypto Y'all, and this is the straightforward crypto strategy that I use to go from $1,800 to $232,930.73 in 15 months with one of my crypto wallets. And this is without day trading or being glued to the screen all day or options or futures or leverage or any of the complicated stuff you read about or have tried on the internet. But first, before we dive into the strategy, I have a question for you, and I want you to dream a little bit, okay? This is kind of fun. Where do you want to be with crypto in the next 6 months? Do you have any specific or general goals? Maybe you want to be financially free. Maybe you want to make $1 million. Maybe you want to generate $1,000 or $2,000 a month in passive income. Whatever that is, I want you to hold on to that for just a second. For me, I grew up in Northwest Alabama in rural, kind of below or around really one generation removed from extreme poverty. And for me, where I wanted to be with crypto was providing for my family, not only things, but experiences. We wanted to build a pool. We wanted to travel the world, and we have been able to do that thanks to the highest performing asset class in history, which is crypto. But you kind of have to know what you're doing. And that's what we're going to do today on this video. Like I said, my name's Josh. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a business owner, a real estate investor here in Birmingham, Alabama. I discovered crypto 7 years ago and have made life-changing money, but you got to know what you're doing. I recognized that the digital currency space needed more good guys and wanted to play my part to help other real, ordinary people. When I got into crypto, there were all these weird, smarmy, scammy people on YouTube and gamer chairs shilling and pumping and dumping coins and doing all these scams, and I just wanted to interact with normal, regular people who had awesome core values and awesome goals. So I created a business strategy for my crypto portfolio that I want to introduce to you right now. It's called the Crypto Flywheel Method. And I want to break down each of the 3 wealth strategies that you see here in this diagram today, right now on your screen. So the first part of the flywheel is what we call cash flow. We all like cash flow, right? Cash flow is king. That's where we create income streams inside your portfolio that you can create house money with. House money being the extra yield above and beyond your original capital. And the way we do create that cash flow is through 4 primary strategies: yield farming, also known as liquidity mining, trading bots, NFT mining, and altcoin swing trading. That's yield farming, trading bots, NFT mining, and altcoin swing trading. Now, I'm going to break down each of these because maybe you haven't heard of all of them, or you need to know a little bit more. Yield farming is also known as liquidity mining, is a concept in the world of decentralized finance, or DeFi, where users provide their deposit, just like you do with your original banks or your traditional banks. And you deposit your crypto assets in what we call a liquidity pool or a smart contract to earn rewards. These rewards can be in the form of additional tokens or a share of the transaction fees generated by the underlying platform or protocol. So this is us becoming the bank, basically earning those fees and the lending fees and making money on everyone else's money exchange. So this is yield farming, and it's one of the original DeFi skills that have honestly become forgotten. And we use it every day to earn massive annual percentage yields that make the stock market look silly. The second cash flow strategy is trading bots. This is literally software that you use with preordained parameters that you set. We can help you understand what parameters to use, and you trade your favorite crypto day in, day out, 24/7, because there's no closing or opening bells, and you're buying low, selling high on autopilot. And this is one of the best, most reliable, and probably popular investing strategies when it comes to cash flow. And you don't have to be a coder. You don't have to go to some Ivy League school to figure it out. Honestly, I've got a 12-minute video to show you how to do it. It's really, really simple. But then you can graduate to more complex strategies. But regardless, you get awesome monthly returns when you utilize these cash flow strategies like trading bots. This is one of my members. He's earning anywhere between 7, 10, 12, 15, sometimes up above 20% per month on trading bots. That's life-changing money when you know what you're doing and you have it set up correctly. The third cash flow system is what we call NFT mining. It's when we own an NFT, not an alien monkey, but something that represents a non-fungible token that represents your share in revenue of maybe a real world asset or business. Maybe it's a Bitcoin mining warehouse in Paraguay. Maybe it's a 18-door apartment complex in the Midwest of the United States. And you own a certain percentage of the revenue, just like you would in a traditional partnership or business, except this is a decentralized strategy. And then lastly, the fourth cash flow strategy is just swing trading altcoins, taking advantage of the massive movement that you can grab hold of and scrape the cream off the top, if you will, during altcoin seasons that we have multiple times per year. So those are the 4 cash flow strategies, but that's not the entire crypto flywheel. Remember, the second part of the flywheel is appreciation. That's where we build equity in crypto that we believe in. Okay. So, again, here's the diagram. We're now in the second part of the flywheel, and appreciation is where we're building equity, kind of like real estate. This is things like Bitcoin or deep conviction utility tokens, crypto that we've done research in. We have that conviction. We think they're going to be a part of the social fabric of society. Large cap, market cap coins and stable coins, things that are pegged to the US dollar, et cetera. We want to stack as much as that as possible, right? Because this is the true wealth part of our flywheel. And like I said, it's a lot like real estate, where you're building and building and building, and you're using the cash flow to really fuel the equity accumulation in your portfolio. And then ultimately, during the cycles of the market, you experience what we call crypto equity explosions. That's when you hear about the people in the media or social media where they've made millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto, and it's life-changing and it's awesome. It's because they were accumulating awesome tokens with high conviction, like Chainlink here. In 2019, I was accumulating in it, experienced 11,786% price increase between 2019 and 2021. Same goes for Solana. Solana is an awesome blockchain that went up 882% last cycle. Ethereum, you've probably heard of this. It's the second largest crypto in the world. It went up 3,213% the last two cycles. So that's how appreciation works. And you simply have to be there at the right time with the right assets that you've been building equity in. The question I have for you today is, do you know enough about the market to know what the next Link or Sol or Ethereum will actually be? Do you have that intelligence from the market, that alpha, so that you know what to invest in now? Because those top performers from the past aren't the top performers of the present and the future. And then lastly, the last part of the crypto flywheel is what we call leverage. We use our assets, that equity we've been building, to buy more assets on repeat, to buy more cash flow. And so the way leverage works in crypto is you can literally loan yourself money in a matter of seconds without credit checks or working with a third-party intermediary or a bank. You can use your borrowed money that you borrowed against your equity, your assets, to go buy more accretive cryptocurrencies, or even go buy real world assets. I used my Bitcoin in April of 2021 to buy 2 rental properties here in my hometown. And those rental properties I used to pay off the loan against my Bitcoin. So now not only do I own my Bitcoin outright, but I own 2 extra rental properties that lower my taxable liability and pay me cash flow until I sell them or pass away. So what we're doing with the crypto flywheel is we're creating basically this small army of ATMs that are paying us all the time. We're getting cash flow from altcoins. We're getting cash flow from yield farms and from trading bots. And we're using those to buy more of the things that are going up in value and are a big utility in society. And then we use those to go buy more ATMs, right? Just like a business would buy more of the cash flowing assets. So I've got another question for you. What do you feel like you need in order to be successful with crypto? Like, can you take what I've given you so far and go create your own crypto flywheel? Well, when I ask people that question, I ask people that question a lot, actually. And there's usually 3 things that they say they're missing. They feel like they just need some knowledge. They don't know what they don't know. You know, like, this all sounds great, Josh. I get the flywheel concept. It seems simple, but where do I start? And how do I do those 4 cash flow strategies? Like, what am I missing? And so they just don't know what they don't know. And that is perfectly fine. The second obstacle is usually skills. It's just they don't have the DeFi skills. They don't have the non-custodial skills, where we're not sending our crypto off to some veiled internet character. We have our own wallets where we custody, where we choose our crypto, and even know how to qualify our crypto investments. And we know how to look at the market and analyze what's happening. And the third thing that people are usually missing is just data, feedback loops. Like, you know, investing alone is one of the most dangerous things you can do in crypto, because you're just in a vacuum. You don't have the right data. And it's really hard just to go on YouTube or social media and properly sequence all of that data together, right? Because it's from a lot of people that you don't know. But getting feedback loops or that data from people that you're in alignment with, especially if they have the same core values, that's where some of the magic happens. So does this sound like you? Do you feel like you just don't know what you don't know, and you need a few skills that you can pick up on to do the crypto flywheel yourself? Like, do you want to create that kind of destiny for yourself? Well, if so, I've got another question for you. And it's the one I've already asked. Where do you want to be with crypto in the next 6 months? So it's important for you to have a general, if not very specific, goal at this point. For me, I had very specific goals. I even wrote them down on an entire piece of paper, and just tried to manifest them with my hustle and my grind, and honestly paid a lot of dummy tax in crypto over the last 7 years. And what I'm doing now is working awesome. And I wonder if what you've tried previously, like, Why didn't it work? Or what have you tried? Right? Because there's a lot of things. I talked to a lot of people who've tried crypto and it didn't work for them. And honestly, maybe you've never tried crypto. Maybe you're just trying to get into it. Maybe you're crypto curious. Well, if you haven't succeeded in crypto yet, I'm here to tell you it's not your fault. The system of traditional finance and education is rigged against you so that you won't be successful with crypto. Crypto is a burgeoning asset class. It is a new financial technology. Imagine going back into the 80s and the 90s and going, man, I'm all in on the internet. People kind of look at you crazy, right? That's where we are with crypto. It's still early. So I got to ask you again, is solving this a priority for you right now? Do you want to be successful with crypto? Because if you are, I have something for you. I'm looking for 5 people. That's right, 5 people that want to set up their crypto flywheel in the next 30 days or less. 5 people who want to set up their crypto flywheel in the next 30 days or less. This is for people who are serious about their goals. They're coachable. They want to take matters into their own hands. They have enough humility to know that they are just one crypto flywheel away from financial freedom, from having meaningful investment and informed investment strategy. So this is an invitation to my private mentorship and mastermind that requires a one-on-one call with me. So I know you've watched this entire video, this presentation so far, and I love that you've done that, and that shows me that you're serious, but I require a one-on-one Zoom video call with anyone serious about creating their own crypto flywheel. I'm going to work with 5 people personally over the next 30 days. See, I've created this learning experience. It's a burst learning experience that will make you a crypto master in a single afternoon if you wish to go that quickly. And when you're finished, you'll have the entire crypto flywheel method in the palm of your hands, ready to create whatever it is you want to create from a financial income and outcome perspective. So if you want to be one of those 5 people, simply go schedule a call with me today at cryptoyall.co/crypto farming. That's cryptoyall.co/crypto farming. I'll leave you with this. Warren Buffett tells this great story about productive assets versus non-productive assets. And he talks about a block of gold and how it's a non-productive asset. It can't make any more gold itself. And then he compares it with farmland, which he heavily invests in. And he says, you got the farm, it's got the underlying asset, the land, et cetera. But you also have crops and livestock that cash flow into perpetuity over and over and over again. And you can create more and more and more. When it comes to crypto, it's not enough just to buy, hold, and hope. It's not enough just to own a crypto. It's what you need to do is turn it into a productive asset. A crypto flywheel method is what creates the productive asset line for you. So let's schedule a call if you want to be one of those 5 people that have your own crypto flywheel animated, up and running, and rocking and rolling in the next 30 days or less. Schedule a call with me, cryptoyall.co/crypto farming. Look forward to talking to you and seeing you real soon.